Hi guys, I'm Michelle from Virtual Hand Care. I'm an occupational therapist and a certified hand therapist of 20 years. And in this video, I'll be guiding you through a series of 5 tendon gliding exercises to decrease your finger arthritis pain and loosen those stiff finger joints. Tendon glides are very helpful for finger arthritis because they target the long tendons that both flex and extend your fingers, which gently loosens the tight little ligaments of each finger joint, while also decreasing joint stiffness. These exercises are really helpful to get your fingers moving first thing in the morning or any time during the day when your fingers start feeling stiff and tight. Best of all, you won't need any equipment. Plus, you can do these on both hands at the same time. Let's get started. Okay, exercise 1 is hook fist. So it's really important with all these exercises that you start with your fingers as straight as you can, because we are going to try to go through the full range of motion. So go ahead and start with your fingers straight. You can prop your elbows up on a table if you want. You can rest your hands down to do these exercises. You really just want to make sure that you are nice and comfortable. So start with your fingers as straight as you can. And then you want to go ahead and go into a hook fist, which a hook fist is where you are bending just the 2 little joints of your fingers. Your large knuckles are straight. You want to hold here for a couple of seconds, and it's okay if the thumb also bends too. That way you can get a little bit of movement going. Hold and then straighten all the way up. So let's do 10 of those. So go ahead and go down into that hook fist, bending just the 2 little joints of the fingers and straighten. That's 1. Hook and straighten. That's 2. Hook and straighten. That's 3. Hook and straighten. 4. Hook and straighten. 5. Hook and straighten. 6. Hook. Really making sure you're trying to get as much movement as you can. And straighten. 6. Hook and straighten. 7. Hook and straighten. 8. Hook and straighten. That's 9. Let's do one more. Hook and straighten, and that's 10. Okay, now let's go into our second tendon glide exercise, which is knuckle benders, also known as tabletop. To do this one, you want to start again with the fingers as straight as you can, but this time you are going to bend just the large knuckles, or those MP joints. You're going to bend them down into as much flexion as you can. If you can only go up to here, that's okay. Just do what you can. Try to keep the other joints straight. And you'll hold and then straighten all the way up through that movement. Okay, let's do 10 of those. So bend down into a tabletop position or knuckle benders and back up as far as you can go. That's 1. And back down and straight. That's 2. Flex those knuckles only, down and straight, that's 3. Back down in flexion and straight, that's 4. Come down into flexion and straight, that's 5. Bend those knuckles down. Try to keep those fingers straight, making sure both hands are doing it. And straight, that's 6. Back down. And straight, that's 7. Back down. And straight, that's 8. Noticing we're just going nice and slow, making sure we're going through the full motion. We're not just wiggling or moving too fast. Flex down and straight. That's 9. Let's do one more of those. And bend and straight. And that's 10. Okay, our tendon glide number 3 for finger arthritis pain is full fists and straight. So we worked all the little joints so far with our hook fist and our knuckle benders. Now let's go into the full fist. So start straight and go into a full fist now. You don't need to clench really tight. Really just focus on a nice light curl, making sure that you're going through as much range of motion as you can and that all 3 joints are bending. And then you want to straighten up as much as you can. All right, so full fist, tucking into the palm. You don't need a death grip. Just a nice light curl and straight, and that's 1. And curl into that full fist. Back up, straight as you can, that's 2. Full fist. And straight up, that's 3. Full fist. Straight up, that's 4. Hopefully each time you go down, you feel like you get a little bit more movement or it feels a little better for you. Curl those fingers in, all 3 joints are bending. And straighten all the way up through that full motion. That's 5. Curl back down, full fist. Hold. And straighten all the way up. That's 6. Curl back down. Straighten back up. That's 7. Curl back down, full fist, all 3 joints are bending. And straighten back up. That's 8. Curl back down. And back up, that's 9. And last one, full fist, curl. By now, hopefully you got a little more movement. And straighten back up through that full range, and that's 10. Okay, tendon glide number 4 is a straight fist. So you're gonna start straight again, and then you're gonna go into what's called a straight fist. That is where the large knuckles bend and the middle joints, or PIP joints, bend, but the DIPs, those small little joints, are staying straight. So that's called a straight fist. And so you'll hold that and then go straight from there. Ready? So go ahead and bend those large knuckles and bend those middle joints, but keep those little joints straight. And back up. And that's 1. And back down, nice and lightly. You don't have to squeeze or avoid bringing that thumb in to try to touch those fingers. Just make sure that thumb is nice and relaxed on the side. Fingers bend just to what they can do. And straighten back up. That's 2. Back into that straight fist. And then make sure you straighten all the way through that full motion. That's 3. Back down. And straighten. That's 4. And back down. Make sure both hands, if you're doing both hands, make sure both hands are making that straight fist. And straighten all the way back up. That's 5. Back down into that straight fist. And back up. That's 6. Back down. And up. That's 7. Flex those large knuckles and middle joints just to what you can do. And straight. That's 8. Go ahead and flex down. And straight. That's 9. Let's do one more of those straight fists. Nice straight fingers, bend those knuckles, bend those middle joints, keep those little joints straight. Relax the thumb on the side. And back up, full extension. As much as you can, stretch those fingers. And relax, and that's 10. All right, we are almost done. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like these exercises are helping and if you notice more range of motion in your fingers. All right, we are ready for tendon glide exercise number 5, which is a combination of all of those tendon glides together. So to do those, you are going to straighten your fingers up. Then we're gonna go into that hook fist, that very first tendon glide. Then we are going to go back up to straight. Then we're going to go to knuckle benders or that tabletop. Back up to straight. Then remember we went to a full fist after that. Back up and straight. And then from there we went to a straight fist and back up to straight. Okay, let's just do a few of those together. Ready? So straighten up those fingers. And go into that hook fist and straighten. Back to knuckle benders and straighten. To full fist and straighten. And then to that straight fist and straighten. Let's go ahead and do that again. Hook fist to straighten. Knuckle benders or that tabletop to straighten. Full fist to straight, to straight fist, to straight, full extension of all those fingers. Let's do one more time. Ready? Hook fist to straight fingers, then bend those knuckles down to tabletop. Straighten out those fingers, do that full range, then full fist, just as much as you can do. Try to flex each of those joints, back up into full extension, and then bend down into that straight fist. And then full extension of all of those fingers. Good job. And there you have just completed 5 tendon gliding exercises to decrease your finger arthritis pain. I hope your fingers feel better than they did before you started these exercises. Now, if you notice your fingers are tightening up throughout the day, you can do these exercises 2 or 3 times a day. The goal is to keep your joints mobile so you can keep ahead of the stiffness. Now, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and check out more tips and exercises that you can do for your finger, your thumb, and your wrist arthritis in these videos here. Until next time, thanks for watching.